Due to coronavirus, nobody is at my apartment to feed our fish, so I decided to create an automatic fish tank feeder. Starting off with the hardware, I have a potentiometer, so the user can see how many fish they have or how big their fish tank is. Each potentiometer reading corresponds to how long the motor should be left open for. Next, a photoresistor acts as my sensor to read how much light is hitting it. Once it reads a specific value, the fish are fed. This value is decided so they will still be fed on cloudy or rainy days. The feeding also won't be triggered if a light near the feeder gets switched on because it raises the photoresistor reading so fast. I am also using a speaker to make the sound when the fish are being fed. Lastly, the servo motor acts as actuation and is set up on the bottom of the tube and turns 45 degrees when it's feeding time. For the Arduino code, I split the potentiometer into 4 separate readings and declared how long the motor should remain open for. The larger the potentiometer reading, the larger the tank, and the longer the motor stays open for, providing more food. When the photoresistor is equal to the sensitivity but smaller than the last reading, it goes through a while statement to turn the motor, plays a sound, and closes the servo. They are only fed once a day, and it is while the light is getting brighter. They are not fed when it starts getting darker at nighttime. On the processing code, I made the window display a fish, volcano, and tree. If it is nighttime, a moon appears, the words show the fish have not been fed yet, and the fish is frowning. The potentiometer reading decides the portion size displayed on the screen. We will start off with a small portion for about 1 or 2 fish. When enough light hits the photoresistor, the motor opens and the speaker plays a sound. The screen turns blue for daytime, a sun appears, and the words say, the fish are being fed. If I wasn't using a flashlight, the process would be more gradual and this screen would appear. Once they have been fed, the photoresistor is still reading daytime. The screen shows it's daytime, and the words say, the fish have already been fed. Next, I will show a large portion size, so I'm turning the potentiometer all the way up, which changes the portion size on the processing window. As you can see, more food was dispensed.